Hidden truth about marriage every single must know. Many people want to get married, but very few understand that marriage is not as rosy as it looks. Some believe that marriage is the solution to all their life problems, while others think that marriage will reduce their problems, without knowing that marriage is totally the opposite of their thoughts. On this video, I'll be sharing with you the hidden truth about marriage every single must know. One of the hidden truths about marriage every single must know is number one, marriage creates more problems. Contrary to what many single people think, marriage is a battlefield where you are faced with more problems to solve than you can imagine. While it is possible that marriage will solve some of your problems, be open-minded and prepared that the same marriage will create more problems for you to solve. Problems coming from your partner, your children, and even your partner's family, and so on. Problems no dey finish for marriage. If you are not ready for problem solving, kindly avoid marriage. Number two, marriage exposes your secrets. Marriage opens the door for full exposure and vulnerability that never quite existed in your life. When you enter into a marriage, you are sharing your life with your partner, which means that you are also sharing your vulnerability, your past experiences, character, personality, weaknesses, and secrets that you may not have shared with anyone else. This is one of the biggest risks in marriage, and more reason you should choose carefully if you must be married. Not everyone deserves to know your secrets. Number three, marriage requires work. Marriage is not always easy and requires effort and hard work to maintain a healthy and strong relationship. Couples need to be committed to working through their problems and communicating openly and honestly. No marriage will succeed if you fail to work on it. So, if you are not ready to put in the required work in your marriage will fail woefully, leaving you devastated and unhappy. Number four, marriage is not a solution to all your problems. A lot of single people believe that once they get married, all their problems are solved. That's not true. Getting married does not magically solve all of your life's problems. Married people still face challenges and obstacles, and being married can sometimes create new problems or even worsen the existing ones. So, don't you ever think that marriage will solve all of your life's problems. Number five, marriage requires effective communication. Effective communication is the key to a successful marriage. Effective communication is the ability to talk and listen with empathy while considering the pain or pleasure behind your partner's experience. Effective communication is crucial for a successful marriage. Couples need to be able to express their thoughts and feelings openly and honestly, listening actively, and working together to solve problems. If you cannot communicate at this level, then marriage will be very difficult for you. Number six, marriage does not guarantee happiness. The greatest mistake any single person will make is to depend his or her happiness on marriage. If you're unhappy as a single person, you will be more sad when you marry. Why? Because marriage will create more unhappy events that will make you more sad. Number seven, marriage changes over time. Marriage is not a static entity, but a dynamic one that changes over time. There are different phases of marriage that singles must be prepared for. These changes occurs as maturity, familiarity, and life circumstances evolves. Couples must be willing to adapt and grow together as their relationship evolves. Number eight, marriage requires compromise. Successful marriages requires compromise and flexibility. Both partners must be willing to make sacrifice and negotiate in order to find solutions that work for them when they are faced with a challenge. Marriage is not one-sided. It is 50-50. If you cannot sacrifice that which you value most for the sake of your marriage, then marriage is not for you. Number 9, marriage is between two imperfect people. No one partner is perfect. We are all imperfect people trying to act perfect. And because of this, there will always be imperfect acts and behaviors. Never expect that your partner will be perfect all the time. The earlier you know this truth, the better you will accept your partner as they are. Don't ever hope to marry a perfect person because there is none, including you. Everyone you come across will always have something that pisses you off. Immaturity is rejecting a person because they are imperfect, while maturity is accepting an imperfect person with a level of imperfection that you can live with. Number 10, marriage requires commitment. The only solution to a successful marriage is commitment. Commitment in all things. You must be committed to the welfare of your partner. You must be committed to the welfare of your children. You must be committed to the welfare of your relationship. If you stop the commitment, you will suffocate your marriage. So, if you are not ready to be committed, please do not marry. Number 11, there is no perfect marriage. Do not be deceived. Forget all the show of love on the social media. No marriage is perfect, and every couple will face challenges and obstacles. It is important to remember that every marriage has its ups and downs, and that working through these challenges can make the marriage stronger in the long run. There is no perfect marriage. You must be willing to face the challenges and obstacles and be ready to commit to the required work. If you need more guidance on how to get married faster and better, then follow me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification button for more. My name is George Annie.